Hey everyone, Pupsker here. Today we are going to be talking about the one, the only fans. The platform which is thought of as a more risque, not safe for work Patreon, essentially. If you don't know what OnlyFans is, it is a website where, you log in and you pay to follow creators. From there, they post images, videos, they chat, send messages, share messages with their viewers. And you can have a free OnlyFans, or you can have paid OnlyFans, or you could have free OnlyFans with exclusive paid content. You can always choose how you truly would like to do it because, that's the type of website OnlyFans is. At this point, OnlyFans has seen a massive increase in users in 2020 and 2021 because of mass layoffs and the pandemic. So today I want to talk about the viability of OnlyFans, what exactly OnlyFans usually means when you see it, and just the platform itself, because I find the idea of entrepreneurial self-ownership of your own stuff and all that kind of interesting, like content creators in any type and aspect of the sense, right? Whether that be OnlyFans, Instagram, Facebook creators, YouTubers, streamers that only stay on Twitch. I'm always just interested in how people succeed, how they market themselves, and how they become successful, and the techniques they use. And OnlyFans is no different, right? Even though you don't necessarily at all have to do not safe for work content on OnlyFans, it currently has the stigma of being only for not safe for work, nude, risque, and straight up porn content. But that's the thing, you don't necessarily at all have to do that type of content. But once a website gets a certain type of reputation, it's damn near impossible to shake that off. So for the most part, OnlyFans is pretty much, sex worker or porn star, pay for Twitter videos, chats, etc. It's kind of like a cam site because I believe you can probably go live on there, but hey, maybe not. So the viability of OnlyFans has definitely increased in the past years. You have massive creators such as Yureta, a streamer, creator in general on all of the social medias. People like Bretty, Canadian YouTuber, just creates content again in general. People like Goth Egg, who became famous or more well known for their Pornhub or their just paid for OnlyFans content. And then you have people like goddamn Nico Avocado, or Nikado Avocado, whatever his name is, who's somehow one of the biggest creators, but I don't know what content he posts, and I'm not gonna Google that, and I wouldn't recommend anyone Google that. Fair warning, naturally, if you Google any of the names I mention, you may find a lot of nudes, so yeah, be warned on that. OnlyFans in itself, though, you don't have to do nudes, you don't have to do porn, you don't have to do anything along the lines of that. But once any sort of brand, once any sort of business sees that you are on OnlyFans as an OnlyFans creator, they're more unlikely to actually work with you. A lot of brands refuse to work with not safe for work and sex worker type content creators. So if you're ever going to go into OnlyFans, that is a massive thing that you need to think about. I'm just going to be talking about it in the general sense and going down the list of things. Another thing is, if you're just some random person creating an account planning to do semi-nude content, you're probably not going to be very successful unless you treat OnlyFans, that's right, like a full-on self-earning business and job. If you take it casually, like people try to take YouTube casually, post like 1 or 2 risque photos a day, you're probably wasting your goddamn time, and you're more than likely just ruining your own future. You have to also take into account, if you start doing a not safe for work type content and job, that stuff can follow you to the real world, it can follow you to future jobs, future everything. So you have to keep that in mind. Once you're a porn star, you cannot unbecome a porn star, okay? That is just a fact. Once people have seen you naked getting railed, people have always seen you naked getting railed, okay? That's just how that is. So if you're ever gonna do that, there's no going back, right? statistically you're going to fail, not make a bunch of money, and you're gonna have a bad time. If you put a ton of effort, energy, time, and legitimate business tactics into it, you may be successful, much like everything else. But things like OnlyFans are always a gamble. If you're doing it as a fresh, no-name creator online, it is very hard to grow, and the market for OnlyFans, at least now, is hella saturated, much like Twitch is for streamers. Too many streamers, not enough viewers. It's kind of the same issue OnlyFans has. Too many naked people, not enough paying simps, if you will. So you will have to consider that. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of time, energy, and effort to actually create content, posts, interact with people, stream, and actually build up any sort of online community. If you already have a following, it's probably 10 times to a million times easier. Any model is probably going to make a killing on OnlyFans. Any higher top tier female creator and even male creators can make a killing on it. It is naturally more targeted to female creators, as the male users tend to spend more money, and you know, that's the target demographic is males, whereas the target creator is female. So, you know, it's just the market, how it goes. It's like kind of how people say on Twitch that the hot tub risque streamers are stealing their views, when in reality they just can't accept that their content sucks, right? People are on and looking at that type of content to look at that type of content. So if you're going on OnlyFans, people expect that type of content. So if you're not doing that type of content, you want to treat it more like Patreon, higher chance you won't be successful. And if you want to start it fresh and not do porn or like not safe for work content, almost 100% chance you are going to fail if you're trying to main OnlyFans. So at this point, I get asked a lot, would I do OnlyFans? Because oddly enough, I find the idea of nude modeling and just doing things that people hate kind of interesting, fun, and yeah, I myself wouldn't probably do it. No, people meme and ask a lot in chat, but realistically, no, I don't think so. I'm not the type that naturally cares for my own nude body, nor do I think people would pay for that, nor do I want to show people that. Maybe if I'm eventually one day rich and my life truly doesn't matter what other people truly think or say, and no one can ever have control over me, yeah, sure, why not? I don't necessarily value my physical self in that sense. Every body, you know, you can pretty much look at someone and guess how they'd look anyway, so I mean, it doesn't matter, man. Nudes, non-nudes, none of that realistically matters in the grand scheme of things. But I have to think about the real world implications. I do have my 2 years of college finished. I am an IT expert. Technically, I could get a corporate IT job again, and oddly enough, I think if they Googled my name and saw my schlong, it wouldn't end too well for me. So I'm gonna hold out on that one, my dudes. If anything, I'd create a Patreon just for my YouTube, but now that I have my Epic Game Store creator code Pupsker, I mean, I would just rather people use that, because then they can at least buy some games and support me by just buying games they already want to play. So in conclusion, yeah, OnlyFans is a great website if you're committed and willing to be pretty much a professional sex worker and put the time into it. If not, it's probably not worth it, and Patreon is a more viable alternative. If you want to build it on your own, have fun, creates a lot of effort, and you might want to have some sort of unique shtick. So have fun with that. Check out, I mean, I guess the 3 creators I mentioned. I will probably be using blurred images of them in the background thumbnails. So if you like the video, I would appreciate it if you were to like, subscribe, favorite. I always like talking about, I guess, things like OnlyFans, just general business sense ideas of how they work. I like just looking into it, and it's always just been interesting how creators are just fucking killing it on that site right now. So it's always interesting the new ways people are making money, and the new ways people are getting jealous at others for making money. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Use Epic Game Store creator code Pupsker. Check out the description for all my socials and links, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.